Hello, box middleheads. It's time for another box review. We're going to review a box, and this is Cardboard Fans' retrospective box review of the 1980s. Today we're looking at a cardboard box from 1988. This is the Nintendo Power Set, Power Controller Deck Set, Power Pad Set for the NES released in 1988. This is cardboard box from the 80s. This is an authentic 80s box, authentic 80s cardboard. And you know, like the thing I notice about 80s cardboard is that it's usually pretty valuable, especially if it's connected to video games. It doesn't matter what it is connected to video games. If it's connected to video games, there's at least like $10+ more it's probably worth. And that's for a nice piece of cardboard for, you know, really mean, really ferocious collectibles like what we have here. They're going to be quite the upcharge, you know? Some pretty expensive pieces of cardboard. Like for instance, this costed me $40. And you know, it's not a perfect box. Definitely brought down the price, and also I bought it locally, so definitely brought down the price, but still $40 for some cardboard. But it's authentic cardboard from the 80s, and it's connected to video games. So, you know, when it comes to cardboard, box collecting, you really can't get much better than this. So, you know, there's a lot of NES boxes out there, quite a few. I'm pretty sure this is like the third NES set, or second NES set. I'm not going to fact check that, I don't care that much. But you know that this came with the Power Pad, and you know, the Power Pad was a pretty cool thing. It was kind of like a mat. It was like a carpet, but like made out of like plastic or something. I actually don't own one. I would like to get one to play dance aerobics or something, but I don't own one, so I'm just going to kind of use my imagination here. This is a Power Pad set, comes with a Power Pad, as, you know, advertised on the box, and yeah, it's pretty cool for a Power Pad set. It comes with a Power Pad, and the Power Pad can be used for a variety of Power Pad games from the 80s in this 1988 box. And, you know, on the side of the box, you have other games available for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1988. On the side of the box, Super Mario, Zelda, Metroid, classic NES, 80s games available in 1988. On the side of the box here, pretty cool stuff, great games. And while the price of this box could equal one of those games that you can play on your Nintendo Entertainment System in 1988, we just have a box here instead. Now, it's not to say I already own some of these games, but the point still stands. You can get one of these games for the price of this particular box, and that's a beat-up box. If you want a really nice box, you're going to pay like twice as much for Metroid or something. That's assuming you get Metroid alone. If you get Metroid in the box, it's probably like $300 or $400, depending on condition. Maybe you get a beat-up Metroid box from 1987, authentic cardboard from 87. It can't be a replica, it has to be authentic cardboard from 87. Then maybe if it's beat up, it'll be about like $150 or something. For authentic 80s cardboard. Yeah, but yeah, the little seriousness, you know, gnarliness. I really fuck with the space themes on this box. I actually really like all of the NES box design. Like for consoles and controllers, I really the space theme for it. I think it's pretty cool. I love the vintage sci-fi aesthetics. I love the liminal space here. There's just a really warm, nostalgic feeling that I get looking at this box, even though I never grew up in the time period. And you know, I love the way this console, the accessories are staged. I love seeing the advertisements on the side and all the pictures of the games. All the games, such fun games. But even with how fun the games are, this box is still pretty fun. And I still really like this box. This is just such a unique piece of gaming history, just to own in the collection. Just to look at it feels like a privilege, because like most of these boxes were just destroyed. These boxes were not taken care of. They were thrown away in the garbage in 1988. This authentic 1988 Power Set box could have been thrown in the fucking garbage. Maybe it was thrown in the garbage at some point. Maybe that's why it had some damage inside. I don't know. But it's such a shame because it's a beautiful piece. Who's to think, like in 1988, like, oh, this box is going to be worth something? No, it's not. It's just a Nintendo box right now in the current moment. It's not going to mean anything, but it means something to me. It means something to all of us gamers and Nintendo fans. It means something to us. 40 years later, or I guess close to 40 years later, 50 years later, 60, 70, 80, 100 years later, it's going to mean something to us. In 100 years, it's going to mean even more to us. If I ever have offsprings, if I ever impregnate a woman and have a child, I'm going to give this child this box, and I hope they just understand that this is from a different era and this means something. It meant something to me. Now, what is it going to mean later? That this is a relic of 1988. This is Nintendo in the moment, in the 80s. It might have not meant something to you at the time, but it means something to me now. It meant something to somebody 20 years ago, and it's going to mean something to somebody 20 years in the future. It's not just a box. It's not just a cardboard box from the 80s. It's a representation of a console that was released, a console that meant something to somebody, a console that whoever bought this box and bought the console inside the box in 1988 or 89 or whatever the fuck they bought it, it probably meant a hell of a lot to that person and that somebody. If somebody else is going to appreciate the box. But like, let's talk about the games on the side more. So like, there's a lot of classic games here, you know, classic big NES releases. It was kind of an advertisement. It's actually kind of cool looking back at the time where, you know, like not only was this box, this authentic 1988 NES Power Set box or whatever, what was new, but all these games were fairly new. And you know, like you could go to a store and buy brand new copies of these games sealed in their box in pristine condition. And you could have bought them, and I mean, you would have paid a lot for them. They would have been full price, but you still would have bought them pristine and perfect. And you could have bought as many as you want. And they were just perfect. And if they were like Zelda and had save batteries, they had perfect save batteries, and they were just perfect copies of these games in the late 80s. And you could have bought as many as you want. But people still throw them away. Like, The boxes, like, they're worth a lot now. I paid $40 for a beat-up box. How much would a really nice sealed Zelda box cost? Probably a lot. If I was back then, and maybe if I had a job and I was an adult, maybe I could buy a lot too. A lot of boxes, and keep them and sell them and keep one to myself and have a perfect boxed NES collection. Or maybe something better. Maybe a couple years later, and they go down in price, and they're kind of out of style. The Super Nintendo's out. I could have bought them and had a really nice box collection. But now, and whatever fucking year it is, I hardly even know anymore. Hell, in the hell we live in now. Good luck. Good luck getting an NES box. It doesn't fucking matter if it's cardboard. It doesn't matter if it's gonna look the best on your shelf and it's gonna look fucking great. You're not getting it. Oh, you want it? You're gonna pay a lot for it. And it might not even have a manual or a fucking game. In fact, the box is worth more than the goddamn game. But you know what? I have one. I finally have one. I'm just happy to finally have like a box in the collection. Even if I don't personally feel the push or the need to get like a full NES box collection, for like all the individual games. I'm just personally happy to have just a console box, just to sit up on the shelf and be like, hey, that's an original box, authentic 1988 that my console would come in. And like I said before, I love the look, I love the space theme, the liminal space. It's warm, it's comfy, it's nostalgic. It's just a nice design, and I just love the NES era in general. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. And it was only $40 for the box. $40 that could have bought me food, or paid a bill, or paid some of my credit card debt from buying so many black metal albums, and paid off all the money I owe, and I'm such a freak! I waste so much fucking money on this shit! All this garbage, all these fucking boxes, and trash, and I have all this stuff I have to fucking pay, and things keep getting worse and worse and worse, and they cost so much fucking money! And money is so goddamn important as an adult. It's like a fucking dollar sign, a fucking number that's right across your brain, and per second of the fucking day, and it's all your life is. It's all your life is. It's your fucking worth. It's just so much fucking shit, and how gas prices are going up, and I want a goddamn box! What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, God, it's such a waste of money. That's so stupid. And I still owe money to I still owe money. I'm trying to buy a fucking Rob the Robot working, and it's so much fucking money. My collection's never gonna be complete. It's never gonna be complete. It's just shit. And I bought this stupid fucking